In this video, I'm going to discuss about this molecular orbital energy diagrams of N2, N2 minus and N2 minus. This I've discussed in my previous video. Now let's discuss about the molecular orbital diagrams of N2 minus and N2 minus in detail. Yes, if you first look at the molecular orbital energy diagram for nitrogen, then we'll go for N2 minus. See, for nitrogen, you know that the atomic number is 7 here. So we can write the electronic configuration as 1s2, 2s2 and 2p3 for both the nitrogens. Since the number of electrons which are present in this is 14 electrons and the atomic number is set here. So the atomic number is 14. Here for N2, for all the electron systems which are having the atomic number 14 and less than 14, we have already studied that the order of the filling up of the orbitals is sigma 1s, then comes sigma star 1s, sigma 2s, sigma star 2s, then comes pi, right? Pi 2p y, pi 2pz, which are degenerate orbitals. Then comes sigma 2p y, pi star 2pz, sigma star 2p y. This is x, right? X. Right, this is the order of the filling up of the molecular orbitals in the increasing order of their energy. If you can observe one thing here, for 14 electrons for the systems which are having the atomic number 14 or less than 14, this is the order which is followed, because in the atomic number till 14, we will see that the sp mixing occurs. Sp mixing occurs, and because of this reason, the energy of sigma 2px is increased when compared to that of the pi here. First of all, for the electron, for the atomic number more than 14, generally the sigma 2px is of lower energy when compared to that of the pi. We know that the sigma, that is head-on overlap, is more stable and having so less energy associated with it when compared to that of the lateral overlap, resulting in the formation of pi molecular orbitals. But for the systems which are having 14 atomic number or less than 14, sp mixing occurs, and because of this the energy of sigma 2px is more than that of the pi, and this is the order which is to be followed for the atomic numbers less than 14 or 14. That means till nitrogen, this is the order which is followed. Right, let's come for the orbital energy diagram of N2 here. Right, for N2, I've seen that the atomic number is 7 and the number of electrons are 7. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. Here also 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. And when you come to the molecular orbital energy diagram called as MOED, molecular orbital energy diagram of N2. Here, so 1s orbital linear combination of this results in the formation of sigma 1s and sigma star 1s. So here, how many electrons? 2 electrons. Here also 2 electrons. So fill here. So I'll fill them first. 2s is also having 2 electrons. This one is having 1, 2, and 3 electrons. So let me take a different color. That will be better. Yes. So this one will be having 2 electrons. This is having 2 electrons, and this one is half fill, degenerate orbitals. This is the half fill. And for the next nitrogen also, this is one nitrogen, this is another nitrogen. The same filling up of these atomic orbitals. And the linear combination of this 1s orbitals result in the formation of sigma 1s and sigma star 1s. And the filling up of these orbitals, say 4 electrons, so 2 here, 2 here. And 2s linear combination results in the formation of again sigma 2s and sigma star 2s. So again 4 electrons filling here 4 electrons. Now, here there are two types of overlap which is possible for, or combination which is possible for the p orbitals, 2px, py and pz. Px, Py, and Pz. Here, if you assume that Px, that means it is the lobes are oriented along the internuclear axis, they will mix, resulting in the formation of sigma 2px, and these two will result in the combination of pi 2py and pi 2pz. Here also pi star 2py and pi star 2pz. Here sigma 2px and sigma star 2px. So these are bonding molecular orbitals and these two are anti-bonding molecular orbitals here. So this is orientation when it is taking place along the internuclear axis. The lobes 2px orbital results in the formation of sigma 2px and sigma star 2px. And py and pz orbitals, when they are linear combination, results in the formation of the linear overlap, resulting in the formation of pi, which are degenerate orbitals here, pi 2py, pi 2pz, and pi star 2py and pi star 2pz. Yes, the total number of electrons in this p orbital is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First here, half filled, then the pairing occurs according to the rules. Here, Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity, that means they become half filled, then the pairing occurs, and 1, 2, 3, 4 remaining 2 electrons will enter into the sigma. So now when you write the configuration of this, sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2, sigma 2s2, sigma star 2s2, and these two are degenerate orbitals. So pi 2py, pi 2pz, 2, 2, and then comes sigma. So sigma 2px2. So this is the filling up of the molecular orbitals in N2. All right. When you come to the bond order, what is bond order? The number of the covalent bonds in between the two combining atoms, right? So when you come to the bond order, so what is the formula? Half into the number of electrons in the bonding orbital minus the number of electrons in the anti-bonding molecular orbital. So half of number of electrons in the bonding orbitals is 2, all without the star or bonding molecular orbitals, plus 2, 4, 2, 2. So 8, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10. This is also without the star. So 10 minus, these are anti-bonding. 1, 2, 3, only 4 electrons, and these are not filled. So half into 6 is, half into, 6 will be 3. So it is a triple bond which is formed. Bond order is 3, which means the bond which is formed in between the two nitrogens is a triple bond. One is sigma and 2 other are pi bonds here. So when you come to the properties here, yes, since the bond order is 3, we can see here, since the bond order is 3 here, the molecule do exist and it is stable because the bond order is 3. So I'll write these properties here. So this is the increasing energy of the orbitals. So it is stable molecule and it do exist, and when you come to the magnetic nature of this, you can see that all the electrons in all the molecular orbitals are filled up or paired up. So there is no unpaired electrons, which we can say this is the last one, and this is also paired up. So it is diamagnetic in nature. If no unpaired electron, the nature of it is diamagnetic. And since no unpaired electron, it is low spin complexes. It will form low spin complex. And when you come to the HOMO and LUMO, what is HOMO? HOMO means highest occupied molecular orbital. Which is the highest occupied molecular orbital? This one, highest occupied, which is filled with electrons, molecular orbital. These are the molecular orbitals, and this is the HOMO. Right, this is the HOMO. And which is the LUMO here? Lowest unoccupied molecular orbital. So I like the HOMO here. And this one, lowest, these two are lowest unoccupied molecular. These are the molecular orbitals, which is the lowest level of unoccupied without the electrons. So where does the filling stops here? So the next one will be lowest unoccupied molecular orbital. So this is a molecular orbital energy diagram of N2, right? When we look at for the molecular orbital energy diagram for N2 minus, so that is between N and N minus, which is having one extra electron. But the atomic number is same, that is 14. For the atomic number which is less than 14, so this is the filling up of the orbitals. That means the energy of the orbitals increases in the following order of the molecular orbitals. That means pi 2p comes first when compared to that with sigma 2. Right. So when you write the electronic configuration of N and N minus, here 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. Here we have one extra electron, that is 1s2, 2s2, and 2p4 since the negative charge on this nitrogen now. Right. So let us fill the electrons. So 1, 2, 2s2, 2p3, singly filled. Yes. And here also 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. First becomes half filled, then one of them will get picked, 4 electrons. So this is 2px, 2py and pz. Here also px, py and pz. Here this is sigma 2px, sigma star 2px, sigma 2py, pi 2py and pi 2pz. Here also pi star 2py, pi star 2pz. When you fill up these electrons, 1, 2, 3, 4, sigma 1s and sigma star 1s, 4 electrons here, here also 4 electrons. And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the 6, 7 electrons, first this become half filled, completely filled, 4 electrons, 5 and 6, and this is 7. So when we write the electronic configuration, sigma 1 is 2, sigma star 1 is 2, sigma 2 is 2, sigma star 2 is 2, then comes pi, pi 2p by 2, pi 2p z2, sigma 2px2, then comes pi, pi star 2py 1. Yes, this is a electronic configuration, and when we write the bond order, that is half into the number of electrons in the bonding molecular orbital, that is, write the formula again. So half into number of electrons in the bonding molecular orbital is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Here are the bonding clauses. A number of electrons in the anti-bonding molecular orbitals, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th electron. Half into 5, that is 2.5. Since the bond order is more than 1, it is stable. The molecule is stable, that is N2 minus. It do exist, and also it is when you come to the magnetic nature of it, yes, there is a single unpaired electron, as we can say in the pi star 2py orbital. Therefore, it is paramagnetic in nature. Because of this unpaired electron, it is paramagnetic, and it is high spin. Because unpaired electron, we can see the spin there of the single unpaired electron, and because of this unpaired electron, it exhibits the color, so it is color. All diamagnetic substances are without the unpaired electron, so they are colorless, but this is a paramagnetic with one unpaired electron, so it is colored, exhibits color. Right. So which is a HOMO here? That is highest occupied molecular orbital will be this orbital, that is pi star 2py. Highest unoccupied molecular orbital will be this thing, LUMO. One of them will be HOMO and one of them will be LUMO, that is pi star 2pz. And this is about the N2 minus. Yes, when you come to N2 minus, that means it is formed by 2N minus ions. And the atomic number I can say is still 14 of N2, since the number of electrons are changing with the charge and not the atomic number and not the protons. So here still the atomic number is 14. So for the atomic number 14 or less than 14, the order of filling up of the orbitals of molecular orbitals is the same order as they have. Same for nitrogen, that is the energy of sigma 2p is more than pi 2p orbital. Yes, for N minus and N minus, we have one extra electron when compared to that of single nitrogen. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. Here also 1s2, 2s2, and 2p4. So I'll fill up these one. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p4, 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. So here again 2px, p by pz, 2px, p by pz, pi 2p, sigma 2px, sigma star 2px, 2py, pi 2pz, pi star 2py, pi star 2pz. Now, when you come to the filling up of these molecular orbitals, again sigma completely fills sigma 1s with 4 electrons. These 4 electrons also go into the sigma 2n, sigma star 2s, sigma star 2s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 electron needs to be filled in them. Now 1 half filled, 3, 4, 5, 6, total of 8 electrons, 2 more electrons. So these become half filled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the filling up complete. So when I write the electronic configuration, sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2, sigma 2s2, sigma star 2s2, then comes pi here. So pi, 2p by 2, 2pz2. Then comes sigma, sigma 2px2. Then comes pi star 2p by 1. Half fill now, 2pz1. These two are half filled. Yes, when you come to the bond order, that is number of electrons half into the number of electrons in the bonding molecular orbital minus the number of electrons in the anti-bonding molecular orbital. That is half into bonding molecular orbital, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, 10. Number of electrons in the anti-bonding molecular orbital will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 electrons. So half into 4, that is bond order is 2. Since bond order is positive and is more than 1, it is stable. The molecule N2 minus is stable. It do exist. And when we come to the magnetic nature of it, there are 2 unpaired electrons as we can see here. So it is paramagnetic in nature because of this unpaired electron, and it is high spin because 2 unpaired electrons again exhibit spin. And when you come to the color, yes, it is colored because of the unpaired electrons here. So the paramagnetic nature is related to the color here. When you come to the HOMO and LUMO, there are 2 HOMO here, that is highest occupied molecular orbital, these 2. So this is HOMO, the highest occupied molecular orbitals, 2 here, and lowest unoccupied molecular orbital, that is the which is not filled up, whereas it does, I mean, the filling stops here at pi star level, that pi star 2p and pi star 2. This is the highest occupied ones, and the lowest occupied molecular orbital, it will be the next level, that is sigma star 2px. Yes, this is about the molecular orbital energy diagrams of N2 and its ions. And if you like my video, please do like, share, and subscribe my channel. The whole chapter of this chemical bonding has been discussed on my YouTube channel under the separate playlist, and the details of it has been given in the description box below.